And whose image do you see? Is it a man named Vash? Oh, so you do know that.
I'm merely surprised you'd suddenly say the name of...
I was waiting for you to say...
Navia! We're back!
As expected of my partner.
Just how often do you intend to flout the...
It's all right, Monsieur Neuvillette. Given their confidence, But the truth of it, Marcel, is that you've always been Vache.
Huh?
We've investigated your lair, and we already know After your lover, Venier, was dissolved, you kept abducting young women to... You even created Marcel as a new identity, and destroyed all records of your past... So that's it. Even the villains in opera perform... And with that, Marcel's motive has now been established.
This information regarding your past also dismantles your prior timing defense. Well, Marcel, you fixated your gaze on the lover that passed away, instead of paying attention, so you never noticed how we changed.
You also never understood Boss's real expectations for his daughter.
Or our determination to see things through.
Your determination.
Mr. Marcel, please speak up now if you would like to defend yourself. Otherwise, the trial will move on to the next stage.
Do you really think I wanted to do any of... Pay attention to you? What for? Have you ever paid attention to me? Ever empathized with my pain? No one helped me. No one even believed me. All those decades ago, even the officers from the Maison, they said there's no way a human being can turn into water. So I must have gone mad from grief. Vinier's death was brushed away by all of you as if it didn't... Well, now you know, don't you? Ha! You only have yourselves to blame. You set up this ornate opera house in pursuit of your so-called justice. Your Vinier is dead. We promised each other that we would always be together. Wherever she... But I'm not from this blasted place. So I can't be dissolved.
Hey, is that water from the primordial sea that he's drinking?
I can't dissolve! Can't dissolve! Can't dissolve! Do you all see? I can't go! I can't follow! So if I can't go where she is, I did all of that. And in the end, that accursed... I spent my entire life living on pins and needles, only to get stabbed by his idiot daughter at the...
The suspect is exhibiting signs of mental distress. Go!
Don't touch me! Don't anybody come near me! Vinier, please, Vinier, don't think badly of me.
At this point, the verdict of this trial is clear. With Mr. Marcel's conviction, the charges against Mr. Tartaglia...
Fine by me. I was in a bad mood, but after a show like that, I'm
Traveler, please submit all the evidence you have collected to the guards, so that I might review and summarize the truth behind... The man now known as Marcel was originally named Vache and worked as an adventurer with his partner and lover Vinier. During an underwater expedition, Vinier accidentally came into contact with water from the primordial sea and was dissolved in front of Vache as a result. Vache learned of the primordial water's existence through the work of others and began to kidnap young women for research, with the goal of discovering a method to restore Vinier back to life. To cover his tracks, he invented the new alias of Marcel and began to operate a business in Poisson. During the course of his research, Vache discovered that a diluted concoction of water from the primordial sea can induce feelings of euphoria and began to manufacture and market synth. However, as he accumulated wealth to fund his continued research and expanded the scope, he came into conflict with Spina di Rosula. After exchanging blows with Spina di Rosula for many years, Vache decided to assassinate their president, Callus, at a banquet. Although the assassination did not go as Vache expected, he was able to turn Callus into the murder suspect by dissolving the assassin he sent to the scene. And just recently, Vache attempted to frame Linny as the culprit of the serial disappearances case, using a similar method. However, his attempt to frame Linny failed, and the power of water from the primordial sea became public knowledge. This case also exposed enough of Vache's machinations that he was eventually successfully charged in court. Thus concludes the enigmatic history of the serial disappearances case, with the truth revealed to all. The oratrice will now deliver the final verdict regarding the charges against Mr. Vache. According to the judgment of the oratrice mécanique d'analyse cardinale, Mr. Vache is guilty.
Guards! Take Vache away.
Good. It's what he deserves.
With that, the serial disappearances case is over now.
We really just witnessed history. Who would have thought the true culprit would be such a polite and well-spoken—
Yippee! We helped Navia bring the bad guy to justice! He's hurt so many innocent people and now he's finally— Huh? Are you okay?
Demoiselle, you were absolutely brilliant.
The day our late boss had always hoped for has finally come. You can rest.
Yeah. It's... See, Papa? Spina di Rosula.
Well now, hasn't this been a most delicious piece of drama? The villain has been caught, justice has been served, past wrongs have been right. Since it's been such a great show, I'll just let the false accusations against me slide. Either way, I've still got—
Please wait just one moment, Mr. Tartaglia.
What now? None of this has anything to do with me.
According to court protocol, since this trial was initiated due to a charge against you, a verdict must also be made.
Oh, come on. Is this really necessary? Haven't you already caught the real criminal?
Please respect the laws of Fontейн. This has always been the—
All right, but this sure is a lot of hassle. All I need to do is stand over there, right?
Through evidence presented in the public trial that was just held, it has been established that Mr. Tartaglia has no direct— The guilty party has been identified, and thus it is logical to suppose Mr. Tartaglia is innocent of the charges. We now turn to the oratrice mécanique d'analyse cardinale to— According to the judgment of the oratrice mécanique d'analyse cardinale, guilty.
What?
Hey! That's not funny! Didn't you What's with this verdict? Is your justice machine malfunctioning?
Huh? This has never happened before. The oratrice actually returned—
I mean, have you ever heard of an innocent Fatui Harbinger? Do you think the oratrice might have just
But weren't the charges about the serial disappearances case? No matter what else he's guilty of, it shouldn't affect the verdict in this case, right?
The judgment of the oratrice mécanique d'analyse cardinale is, by law, the final verdict. Guards, please take the suspect into custody per court protocol.
So this is how justice is done in Fontейн. What a joke. You've got your rules. Well, I've got mine too!
He's
I am sorry. If you have been wronged, we will find the truth. But the rules of the court must be upheld. Apologies. This is also the first time I've encountered such a situation. However, according to the rules established at all I do is follow court procedure. As for why the Oratrice arrived at the conclusion it did, you should probably ask someone more knowledgeable than me.
Why are you looking at me? I don't know what happened there either.
What does Lady Farina mean by that?
She says she has no idea either? But that's impossible.
Yeah, so are the verdicts reliable or not? Can results
My dearest citizens, did you really think we'd allow an incorrect verdict? Don't tell me. You thought even I had been blindsided.
But the way she looked just now, it was pretty obvious.
However, given the state of things, I shall give you an explanation. Everything that just took place, including, and, of course, for every performance there is a script. If you thought Child had nothing to do with the serial disappearances case, everything he's done, not to mention the danger he posed, all shall be revealed in time. You will come to... Now, having said that, although I hate to leave things hanging in suspense, it is now time for this performance to end. As the lead actress...
So she chose to make her escape after all, did...
So you're saying we shouldn't put much stock into what
She probably just put on that performance to save face. As for the truth... However, please be assured that I will continue to investigate this case in a personal capacity. Just as I promised, if the judgment has been incorrect, we will do our...
All right. Even though we feel pretty badly for him, we'll take your word for... After all, he's done plenty of bad stuff.
Hey, what are you doing? Quick, stop him!
Traveler! Hey! Traveler!
Marcel! What are you doing over here?
Stop resisting arrest! Cease, or we'll...
No, wait! I just want to ask the Traveler something. I'm not looking to run away. Please, just let me ask this one small thing.
Go on.
Thank you. I was being led away when I finally realized something. Where did you first hear the name? I erased all records of that name.
Are you still trying to prove your innocence? Give it up. You've already been convicted.
Really? You did? You're sure? You met her? But how could that... The Fountain of Lucine? Then she's... Please give me a chance to talk to her again. Just let the Traveler take me to the fountain to see her one last time. This is the last request I'll ever make in my...
What? Give an inch and you want to take a mile? Do you think serial killers get to make requests like that?
Paimon agrees. Why should we give him what he wants when he's only done a ton of...
This request, is it worth as much to you as your life?
Of course! Wait, no, it's worth it.
Humans. Will they betray the instinct to live just... Very well. I will...
Your Honor, I fear...
I will go with him. You do not need to worry.
In that case,
Thank you!
rises.
Is this the place? You said she's here, but what do I need to do to see her?
Yeah, and even Paimon could hear her after drinking that thing. Didn't you just drink a lot of it on...
Vache!
Ah!
Yes, that's it. So...
Vinier, it's me! It's me, Vache!
Vache? Vache!
I'm here! I'm here! Where are you, Vinier?
Hey, wait! Be careful!
Vinier, is that you? It's me, Vache! Vinier!
Vache? Why did you come? Didn't I say? You look a lot older than I...
It's been more than 20 years. All this time. Only the thought of bringing you back has kept me alive. I must be dreaming. Who would have thought I'd get the chance to tell you all? Vinier, you are my everything. I really don't know how I could live without you.
But Vache, if you ask me...
What are...
If not for you, I would have finished my law degree and probably become... If not for you, I would have continued to pursue my love of the arts. If not for you, I would at least have been able to take care of my mother. And she would not have grown old and died alone, with nothing but the tears on her cheeks. It's all because of your selfishness, Vache. It's all
You... Wait, you are not Vinier. Who are you?
You're right. I am not Vinier. I am the sacrifices. Every woman who died by your hand, as our bodies dissolved, our conscious, our thoughts circulated endlessly within the primordial sea, and we were no longer individuals. But I'm Cressy. I'm Lemony. I'm Azine. The only one I am not is Vinier.
Why? But then, where is Vinier?
She doesn't want to see you anymore. Every tendril of her This is what you get for your selfishness. Your selfishness robbed us of our lives and our futures. You said time, but did you ever consider whether she'd want to see you do the things that you did? You are a liar, a heartless murderer, and a cowardly narcissist. The only thing you are not is Vinier's beloved. From the moment your first victim died and her consciousness merged with Vinier's, she has...
No! Vinier! She can't hate me.
You still don't understand. When I said don't look for me, that came from the real. But on top of that, she also said that because it's her final drop of pity. She said that because she knew that if you did come here, we will show no mercy to you. Vache. Vache? Vache. 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 Drown.
Finally, we have some time to do shopping. Gosh, it's really been a long time since we've been able to relax.
Huh. Well met, partner.
I knew something great was going to happen when I woke up in such a good...
Even this weather can't put a damper on.
It's a pleasure to see you both again.
Oh, hey, Navia! It's been a few days. Paimon's...
Oh, now that I believe. I'm easy to work with and always bring home the bacon.
Sounds like you're really enjoying life these days, Navia. What?
It's just been one thing after the other. I've been making non-stop trips. Everyone from Spina di Rosula organized a memorial for my father. We never held a memorial when he first died, since everyone knew that even if we held one back this time, though, everyone in Poisson...
So his name's definitely been cleared now.
It's been the dearest wish of Demoiselle.
That blasted stubborn fool. Oh, by the way, I ran into Charlotte just after I left the memorial service. Well, maybe it'd be more accurate to say I knew she would be there, and there was no way she'd just let me go.
Huh? So you know Charlotte too? The Charlotte?
Yeah, way back when I first became the president of the Spina di Rosula, she was all... I believe the story was called The True Heart of Darkness. To be fair, though, it was a really flattering feature. She was trying to lean on our friendship to get me to do an exclusive piece on the serial...
Oh yeah, she told us about that. She's always been...
Anyway, I told her to make sure that when she writes about you guys entering the opera house with the critical evidence, that you both sound really...
Now that's another thing to look forward to. We trust Charlotte's skills with a pen for sure.
Oh, and in other news,
Oh, are you two on better terms now?
While you were investigating Vachey's headquarters, it was thanks to her that we were able to turn the tide. I wanted to thank her. I mean, there's also no point in...
Oh, that's great! Paimon also thought Clarend wasn't actually...
Anyway, now that the case has finally been solved, perhaps it will slowly begin to fade from the public consciousness. Oh, actually, there's still one last thing.
What is it?
I should pay a visit to my father's grave and tell him the truth of what happened. And on top of that, just how much people still look up to him.
Miss Navia.
Indeed.
We want to go too! We also think Callus is a really admirable person.
Sure thing. I'd like you two to share the moment with me. After all.
And in that case, everyone, let's be off. Considering the recent...
Yeah, you're right. It's been raining non-stop. This is where my father's grave is.
Huh? There's someone there already.
Hmm?
Isn't that Neuvillette? Why would the Chief Justice be here? Huh? Navia?
My apologies. I should have asked before coming to pay my respects.
Don't say that.
Sorry about that.
Oh, I was trying to say there's no need for you to apologize. I wanted to show my father how much I've grown. But still, I doubt I've grown to the point that even the Chief Justice would feel compelled.
In that case, I will stop apologizing for now.
You really could use some pointer. In any case, why did you come to Poisson?
Well, ever since that day, there was once a time when I didn't want to believe that there could be anything... Oh, rather than that, it's probably more truthful to say I didn't believe humans were... Which is also why I didn't stop your father from beginning that fateful duel. I believed that a truly innocent man would never throw away his life like that. But Mr. Callus proved me utterly and decisive, if not for his sacrifice. The serial... Mr. Callus made the choice he did for his daughter, for his associates, and for many people complete. And in the end, from a certain perspective, a justice that's higher than... So, you asked me why I came here. I just wanted to say my apologies to Mr. Callus in person. This regret has filled me with a sadness that has haunted me. That high and mighty chair in the opera Epiclese indeed insulates one from many important things. Spina di Rosula, Thank you so much for your hard work and perseverance.
So, you're actually one of those types that's cold on the outside, but...
Sorry about that. Self-expression is not one of my...
Didn't I just say you don't need to apologize?
Ah, so Navia and Novelet, see? Let's not disturb them for now. We can wait till after they're done. Paimon's never paid respects at someone's grave before. Did Paimon do anything rude there? Huh? Oh, Paimon didn't know that was a thing. But, oh no. Paimon hopes Miss Navia won't be too mad. Anyway, Novelet is still standing around there. It's not often...
Oh, it's you two. Did Miss Navia invite you to come pay your...
We ran into Navia on the streets today, so we just...
I see.
Well...
Please feel free. Though outsiders, you helped us solve one of the greatest mysteries in Fontейн, and it would be... My apologies. My investigation... However, I still believe the judgment of the orator...
But you also said you thought he...
For many years, I have been quite aware that the oratrice does not simply mechanically as a divinely created mechanism. The people's not only can it produce the incredible power of indemnitium, but it likely also possesses other... Which is all to say, I have been prepared for a situation like this.
So when Lenny told us that he heard a human...
I was not aware such a thing had occurred. Perhaps that could serve to... In any case, I am inclined to believe that the oratrice does have a methodology all its own. Based on Farina's reaction, I doubt even she had any idea what was going on. While we do intend to get to the bottom of this, for now, if we did incorrectly convict him of crimes he did not commit, we will most...
If you ask Paimon, the only compensation he'll want is a no-holds-barred fight with you.
Is there anything else you'd like? Your sibling, another blonde-haired traveler. If he ever stepped foot in Fontейн, I'm sure he followed our laws to the letter. Is there anything else? Will rise and everyone will be dissolved in water, leaving Farina crying alone on her throne, but the sins of the people... Does that appropriately summarize the version you've heard?
That's right! It was Lenny that told us back...
Yes, up to the present, I think we reached a point where we have no choice but to confront it. Rumors have it that this prophecy is rooted in the last words the former Hydro-Arc...
A prophecy? Of the former Hydro-Arc?
2 parts of the prophecy have already proven correct. The rising sea levels, and the ability of the people of Fontейн to be dissolved. Speaking of the prophecy, Farina has also always taken it quite seriously. Indeed, if the rumors were true, then perhaps this prophecy is the...
But with Farina being the way...
Is there anything else you'd like to add?
So, at court, the bad guys referred to that special...
Truthfully, that name is already quite accurate. I can only surmise that Vache and his ilk only learned of its nature. There used to be a special sea on the surface of this planet. Most of Tevat's life forms were first born in that special sea.
Huh. So it really was where...
But today, the primordial sea no longer exists. What Vache discovered must have been some kind of special case.
Huh. So that's how it is. Oh, you really...
Indeed. Why would the primordial sea, which was known to engender and nurture... To be frank, that also doesn't match my understanding of this world and its... Is there anything else? Very well. It was my honor to provide you with what answers. It will soon be time for me to leave this blissful tranquility behind.
You really are super busy, Monsieur Neuvillette.
Crime and villainy do not have the day off, and so justice must work around the clock.
All right. You've got a point. Huh? Paimon just noticed that the rain has stopped.